Howdy ho, neighborinos. Today we are here with PCP Week 4 going up against our buddy Tony, March Hare, California Kinglers. You know him. You've seen him in the server. You've seen that fucking team, dude. He had the very first pick. Man's picked him a nice clean Dragapult. I am shooketh, right? So, first of all, you can already see the team on the screen. You can go ahead and analyze that whatever how you please, because those words made sense. But, hope you had a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, blah, blah, all that bullshit. You think this should be going up on Thursday, like day after Christmas. So, yeah, I hope that was all cool, let's jump into the team. First of all here, what you can see on the team matchup is that Barraskewda kind of goes in. It definitely can clean up with some web support, and if that rain is up, it's looking like a huge threat. He also does have the sun option there, and that can also be potentially annoying. So, Barraskewda's looking to be pretty clean versus all that, all them shenanigans, So, basically, Barraskewda, man, it's pretty standard, just life orb before attacks. It's going to not necessarily wall break, because it still doesn't really 2-hit KO Rotom and shit, but it can do some damage, man, and it gets pretty good coverage for most things in the team. Like, even though I can't really hit Rotom super effectively, still, it's not coming in, it's not going to appreciate taking, 2 life orb close combats, and yeah, that's definitely not going to be something it wants to take, So this team actually built, I threw most of it together, and then Pat convinced me to change my Dracovish into this mon, which is going to be the Focus Sash Poltegeist. Now basically he was like, dude, you just lead with this, and that's it. Like, you just lead with it, and then, what happens? You just get some kills. And I was like, he has a Shiftry. I'm scared of the weather, like the sun, so I can't fucking hit Shiftry. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, I guess I could just run like Explosion or something. And then originally I was going to run some other move. What was it? Was it Willow or some shit? I don't know. I was going to run something else basically to outplay Sucker Punch games, but I was like, wait a minute. What if I just click Sucker Punch the first time, so his Sucker Punch fails, my Sucker Punch goes, and then next turn he's probably not clicking Sucker, right? Because Shadow, once I'm already +2, since I'm fucking mild, dude, I'm basically modest, but fuck my defense, then Shadow Ball does like 70%, it's like offensive life orb Shiftry or whatever. So like, that kind of does a fucking lot, dude, so I can potentially play around that. This thing is looking pretty good, and honestly, like, that's the whole thing with Poltegeist, right, is it doesn't have anything that touches dark types, right? So you gotta watch out for the dark types, but it does hit the rest of his team pretty hard, and his two, so Shadow Ball, Giga Drain, Sucker, like, I can't really hit the Greedent or the unMONfezant too much, but also, it's a Greedent and an unMONfezant, which, okay, dude, listen, Greedent is kind of cool. I like that it gets Belly Drum and shit. If it comes, I'm going to be scared of Belly Drum, because Belly Drum quick attack is a thing. And that thing has, like, it only has 20 speed, but its fucking HP stat is massive. It's not going to be fun to KO. But I'm on record as having talked mad shit about unMONfezant, so I don't really see that coming, and it literally walls this set, because I have to go for Sucker Punch, but if it does come in, it can roost and whatnot, so, like, I can't touch it with Shadow Ball, Giga Drain isn't very effective, and then Sucker only relies on it hitting me back, dude, so, like, I can Sucker it once, but then he's gonna be on to me, so, like, I'm kind of fucked. But aside from his two fucking normal types and his dark type, it does put in work versus the rest of his team. I see where Pat was coming from. He kind of talked me into putting this over Dracovish, because up until now, dude, it had been Rest Talk Fish every week, and Rest Talk Fish every week has gotten me through some tough times, But yeah. Next, we have the Heavy Duty Boots Rabambi. This guy's basically here to not wall break, but it does pick some stuff off. It is fast as hell. It outspeeds most of the things on his team. It gets up webs to slow down his potential Scarfers and Dragapult. And then, I guess it's worth mentioning too, when I built this, I 100% forgot that Dragapult gets Clear Body. So, in my head, I'm thinking, I've been running a lot of subs, so it's like, he's going to be running fucking Infiltrator. I just am not going to run sub on anything, and I'll be fine. So, oops. But yeah, at least this boy is still here. He's fucking, he's not the sturdiest bug, but at least he won't be taking rocks damage. I can fucking Moonblast does not really have any switch-ins on his team. If it did have a switch-in, it would look like a Weezing. I have the Psychic Weezing. I mean, if he comes in and I get the prediction right, I can hit him with a Psychic the first time. Then Moonblast into Psychic kills the second and third time. So all Gucci gang with all that bullshit. Next, we have another thing that I didn't realize. I did not know. I didn't know Prankster wasn't a viable ability yet. I drafted this thing. I even said in the draft and out, I was like, Prankster Rain, yay. And no one said a thing, dude. No one was like, hey, dumbass, there's no Prankster yet. So y'all can't even, I don't expect any shit from this, because not a word in Edgewise came at me about this. Okay, so I did not know. So we have a Limber fucking Liepard. I didn't realize this until literally we went to go have the game, and I was like, I might as well validate it real quick. And then I validated, and it was like, you can't do that. I was like, what the fuck? So honestly, I probably would have brought something else if I would have known that this didn't get Prankster yet. But I mean, I guess all in all, it does do pretty decent versus him. Still is a speedy Rain Dance, which is, you know, it's fun. Sucker's nice for Dragapult, as well as some of his faster things. U-Turn is cool because the only thing, like, his only dark type switch-ins, I guess, are like Weezing and where is it? Weezing and Shiftry, so at least like I can U-turn out on those. U-turn's gonna do a shitload to Shiftry, and I can get out of there on Weezing. And if you look at my team, Weezing switch-ins don't really exist, so I gotta hope that I can break it pretty heavily with T, and then but I do have fucking Roserade as a switch-in, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But Liepard probably shouldn't have came, but it does do things. Originally, I was going to run Prankster Copycat, so I was like, that way, if he wants to come in and drop Dracos, if he wants to come in and Shadow Ball, Dragon Pulse, Dragon Darts, whatever, I am going to be Life Orb. Hopefully, it's a physically attacking set, but however, even if he is special, I'm still Life Orb boosted, and 88, you know, without a hindering nature still isn't terrible, so at least I can do those kind of things and stuff. And yeah, man. Then we have our third, basically, late game cleaner, and this guy I'm actually really looking forward to. So, Throat Chop, HJK, Mach Punch, and Earthquake. Boy, his team does not switch into this at all. If I predict correctly, he loses a Mon. High Jump Kick is pretty scary to click versus a Ghost type team, or a team with a Ghost type on it, especially when it's a Dragapult that does not care, dude, that comes in and basically claims a kill versus me. It's kind of the same thing. So if I predict right, I get a kill with this. If he predicts right, he gets a kill with Dragapult, especially if he's Life Orb or Specs or Bandit or whatever. So basically, man, I got the Mach Punch, and I could use another coverage move. I don't remember what it was at this moment, but I was like, fuck, I need Mach Punch, I gotta get rid of that. So we got Throat Chop, basically to be able to hit the Dragapult. We got Earthquake, just to be able to hit that Weezing, as well as the, I guess, the Ninetales if it comes, you know, maybe a potential, depending on what kind of Silvally he brings or whatever, but kind of just because, like, I didn't, I think, you know what, I think I was gonna run CC and High Jump Kick, just so I didn't have to worry about, you know, taking that 50%, but oh well. So, Throat Chop does hit the Dragapult. High Jump Kick hits fucking everything else, dude. And usually, you know, with High Jump Kick and Reckless and whatnot, a resisted High Jump Kick is still usually stronger than, like, than a neutral Earthquake or whatever, or a super effective, you know, Blaze Kick or whatever the hell else you'd want to go for. But with Weezing ×4 resisting, I definitely need Earthquake, which is unfortunate. So, Mach Punch for the fucking, for the speedy boys, them Sun Sweepers, and honestly, dude, McBadbad is looking clean as hell here. Dude, you know what, he hasn't done very much so far, but this is looking like a good week for him. You know, I'm excited. So, last but not least, we do have the one moveset I think me and Pat worked on the most, and it's already wrong because I have a, yeah, so that should be like that, and then I should probably just have a couple more of those bad boys in there, but whatever. Spikes, Synthesis, Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb. This boy is basically here to live hits no matter what. I can keep it as healthy as I need to be able to deal with that Weezing, and since the Weezing is part Fairy type, Sludge Bomb is neutral. With that special attack, I do a lot of damage to a lot of stuff, man, and that does mean that, like, Dragapult comes in, but hopefully he's not sub, basically, is what I'm working with there. So I can get up some spikes, I can synth up, Giga Drain, this helps with Rotom, this helps with Shiftry, it helps with fucking Weezing, can basically Oko Mudsdale depending on his set, and then, yeah, man, it's pretty good, and this is another one of those matchups where, like, it would be helpful to be offensive Roserade with 4 attacks, but I really do need to switch in for Weezing, so you gotta do what you gotta do, you know, like, Shadow Ball would be so nice, then Dragapult couldn't switch in on me at all, but, happens, man. So, now let's go ahead and jump into the battle, and I will see you guys in a second. So here we are with the battle. I actually had to start a whole new fucking video because I forgot I hadn't even opened up this replay yet. So, as you can see, he brings fucking not what I expected, dude. There's no Sun to be seen, you know? There's no fucking Silvally to be seen. There's just not, like, what I was expecting was, like, Rotom, Dragapult, probably Mudsdale, but I guess Wheezing as well, but then the two normals basically, instead of what I thought would be Sun Sweepers or, you know, like a Gallade maybe or something along those lines. Yeah, so right off the bat, I was already taken aback, and we decided it'd be fun to get real fucked up and play this game in call with Pat and CB Marcus. So we were all in here, we were talking a little bit of poop, we were dicking around, and dude, right before this battle, I shattered my phone screen, so I was fucking pissed, man. Like, just not having a good time. So, looking at that, I was like, great, he's got two fucking normal types, and I have a lead Shell Smasher that I can hit Greedent with Giga Drain, but its HP is ridiculous, so it's probably going to be able to do stuff to me. Maybe it doesn't have a dark move, I don't know. If it's Belly Drum, it sets up in my face and wins the game, you know? So, like I said, I am just going to lead off with my T and hope for the best. He leads off with Wheezing, that's perfect. He can't do anything to me, so I'm Shell Smashing straight up. Unless he has like Haze or something, and even then, fuck it, I'm Sash. He goes for the Sludge Bomb, which sucks because he gets poison, and that poison is huge because I'm Focus Sash, so I can kill this. I can Giga Drain up on Rotom, I can Giga Drain up on the Horse, I can Giga Drain up on Greedent, and I can potentially get back to the Sash. So if he didn't get the poison, I was looking good. But he got the poison. I go for Shadow Ball, kills Doug Dimmadome, thank God. So at least that thing's out of the way. That frees up Roserade a lot. Now he goes into this. I can Giga Drain all the way back up, dude. I get back to full. He gets his stamina, and he's going to payback me, which was pretty funny. But now I'm poisoned, and I die. So fuck, you know? Yeah, you know what though, I can never really be too mad about the horse putting in some work because it's a good horse, and I don't like that he puts L's. There's no L, and like, we made this joke on the stream, I think, but the only L in Alolan PB in Alolan is the L you take when you spell it wrong, you know? But yeah, so horse comes in. I got this. I can just Throat Chop and kill. At least this thing will hopefully force out the Dragapult. He's going to unPheasant as I'm going to get my Rain, just so I can revenge this thing with my fish. But he goes for Agility, and I'm like, fuck. So now I can't, like, now I can still revenge him because I'm naturally faster with Barraskewda. However, all he has to do is Agility again. I can't kill him with Throat Chop. So all I can really do is go for Throat Chop as he Agilities again, and then outplay the Sucker Punches on the next turn. So I'm going to just go for Throat Chop this next turn, and as he should Agility again, he U-turns, crits me, and kills me. I was like, what the fuck is going on? It's like, what the fuck is going on? That boy got his speed doubled and then was like, alright, I'm out. Okay, I gotta head out. Dude, that's a SpongeBob meme, but it's unPheasant. Like, alright, I gotta head out. But unPheasant got a fucking kill versus me already, so I'm pissed. I'm drunk. I'm a little bit snorkeled up. Okay, you know what? I'm a lot more snorkeled up than I am fucking drunk at this point in the game. But, yeah, unPheasant got a kill. Like, what the fuck? All I can say is, what the fuck is going on? And at the time, I couldn't even really be that, like, surprised. Like I said, we were in call, and I was trying to calc and figure out what the fuck do I do to, you know, what is going on? So, basically, I gotta go into my Ribombee, and I can 2-hit KO this with the, with the Moonblast. However, I do need to get my webs up so that way the Dragapult can outspeed me. However, I didn't realize that Dragapult has Clear Body, so it doesn't fucking matter. I should have just got damage off on this. He's gonna Volt, he's Scarf Rotom, god damn it, he's gonna go into Greedent, as I'm gonna get my webs up, whatever. At least he didn't go into Dragapult, so I can go for the Moonblast, and he goes for Stuffed Cheeks. Dude. So Stuffed Cheeks, which I didn't know, consumes your berry, which he was the, what is it? He was the Lychee Berry, so he gets an attack raise, right? He gets a +2 defense from this, so this is basically Iron Defense plus you eat your berry. He gets his attack raise, he gets his defense raise, he gets his cheek pouch boost, so he gets fucking 33% back or whatever, and at this point I'm like, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on, dude? I did 46% with Moonblast though, so I really just gotta fucking do it again and hope that he's not just gonna quick attack me to death right now. So I can go for the Moonblast, and he does get a, you know, fuck your special attack. He can just body slam me. So yeah, at least he's not Belly Drum, you know. So now I can go into Barraskewda. He took those. He took. See, I'm about to take some attack drops and the defense drops. He took 2 fucking movements from that. So basically, I can go into Hitmonlee, and he can easily go into either one of his, you know, normal type. He can like switch into his fucking thingy. He can fucking go into his ghost type. So basically, I would be forced to click Throat Chop there, or I'm gonna look like a little bitch, you know. Like, I don't know, man. I'm not trying to lose 50%. This would have been a nice time to have have CC, but he's in with Greedent. I can easily kill that with this. I can't kill it with Roserade because I'm not fucking like modest like I need to be. And Barraskewda is looking like my best bet. I'm Life Orb. I have about roughly 50% chance or something like that to kill. I just got to go for it. We do, thank God, get the play right, or get the roll. Now we can go to Rotom. So he showed he Scarf Rotom this time, right? So basically, I am slowly but surely losing to fucking the Greedent and goddamn unMONfezant. So I gotta get my shit together. I gotta sober up and figure out what's going on. This is the easiest Volt Switch of his life, basically. So I will not outspeed him because he's Scarf, but I have a Roserade right there, right? So he can go for motherfucking he can go for Volt Switch. And he's able to bring in either unMONfezant or Dragapult on my Roserade switch in, and he gets another kill. So I literally can't switch in. Like, I have to go into fucking Hitmonlee and hope that he doesn't predict that and go for the Will-O-Wisp or something, right? So I have to go to Hitmonlee because he can just Volt Switch, but he goes for the Thunder Wave. So he Scarf Rotom with Thunder Wave, which I get. Scarf Rotom with like Trick or Willow, that does, that's a set. But I was not fucking expecting Thunder Wave at all, and all of a sudden, right there, I'm Dick McFucked. So basically now I can't even outspeed Dragapult. I can't outspeed fucking unMONfezant. Definitely can't outspeed the Scarf Rotom in front of me. All of a sudden, Roserade is looking a lot more viable. Roserade beats the Rotom, but is beat by the other two mons. Fucking Barraskewda beats probably the unMONfezant, but not the, so it's like we're 1v1 on all three of these mons, and that sucks. So he can go into Dragapult. He has Clear Body. This is where I realized I'm fucking stupid, but I do go for the Throat Chop. I'd at least predict that and kill him there. He's going to go for the Pulse. He's Life Orb, yep. So I can go for the Throat Chop. Thank God we don't fucking, get paralyzed. So he's going to go for the Brave Bird there. And at this point, like I said, Roserade is super important. I think maybe I should have just sacked fucking Barraskewda at that point. No, fuck. Maybe I should have just sacked Hitmonlee there at this point, but I'm thinking my only way to win is to put this in Mach Punch range, basically. So, yeah, I don't know. Now he's going to go for he Brave Birds me, and I barely live, and I know he's going to go into Rotom. That's his best play, but like I said, we're a little bit fucked up. We're playing in call. We're mostly goofing around, and I'm trying to win, but also, fuck, dude, So, my play here would be to double into Roserade if I'm really expecting it. However, if he just stays in and fucking clicks a button, I lose the game. Like I said, we're in call. He's prepped really well for this, and his two fucking goddamn normal types are fucking me up, and I hate it. So I'm just going to click Close Combat. It should do some neutral damage, do a bunch to this, and thank God it does. So I died a Life Orb, yep. So now I can go into Roserade. I can at least kill this. He Thunder Waves me, which is Unfordington's, but I can go for the Sludge Bomb and kill him. Now, he just goes into Worst Bird, and basically what I gotta hope for is he kills me, and since I am max HP, that takes him down enough HP for him to be in range of Mach Punch, and I don't get paralyzed. So he does go for the Brave Bird, kills me, crits me, doesn't matter, he's fucking sniper or whatever. He's at 42. Basically, Mach Punch does, depending on his investment, Mach Punch on my calc did like barely below 30 to like fucking 35 or 40 max or something. It didn't kill. So I need a crit here, basically. Or, I don't know, I need something stupid to happen, I guess. I don't know. So I have to go for the Mach Punch. Basically, I could have, because I'm Scarf, but I'm -2 speed because I'm paralyzed. So if he was like no speed, he is agility, right? So if he was like no speed at all, there was a chance that I could go for High Jump Kick and outspeed him. But the chance of High Jump Kick and outspeeding him, plus the chance of getting paralyzed, just didn't seem worth it. I think I had a higher chance to get the crit with fucking Mach Punch, or for him to be like randomly minus defense nature or some shit. So I just have to go for that. It doesn't do enough. It does 28, and he takes me out with a Brave Bird. We lose to an unMONfezant. Fuck, Goddamn. It was a great game, honestly. That was it was fun. We had a good time in call and shit, but fucking hell, man. I talked so much shit about unMONfezant, and now I just lost to it. So dude, just, I know it's coming. Just let me have it. The comments are going to light my ass up. I know. I talked a bunch of poop about unMONfezant, and I'm going to get what I deserve here now. So Great game to Tony. He prepped really well. Played really well too. Definitely had some shit that I couldn't fucking predict. So like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. I will see you guys next week. And then we'll have a week 5 battle versus CB Marcus. And then we're doing the redraft. So there will be a week break in between that. However, my PCL draft analysis will go up Sunday, I believe. So be looking out for that. And like I said, man, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Good game to Tony again. Thanks to CB and Pat for hanging out and call with us. And I got the hickeys. I got the hiccups, dude. Fuck. unMONfezant gave me the hiccups. Cool. Anyways, like, subscribe, do all that bullshit. Bye forever.